Hello my friends and welcome to Drive EV. Today's video is about my 2019 Hyundai Kona, which has already covered 193,000 kilometers and it's already 7 years old. In this video we are going to focus on the real cost of owning this car. We'll break down how much maintenance has actually cost me for the past 7 years. I will also give you an estimation of the total charging cost over all those years. And of course, I will share with you all the issues and problems that I've experienced along the way. If you're thinking about buying an electric car, and especially a Hyundai Kona like mine, this video will give you a realistic picture of what to expect. So sit back, relax and enjoy the video. And before we get started, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our next videos. Please subscribe. So, how much does it cost to service your Hyundai Kona? I was always servicing my car at the Hyundai dealer here in Cyprus, and the total cost of every service was around 70 euros. Yes, that was it, because they only do perform visual checks and nothing else. This is it. Once every 2 years I was changing the pollen filter, which is the filter for the air conditioning system of the car, and at around 180,000 kilometers I've asked them to change the reduction gear oil, which is the gearbox oil. That was performed just once. It cost 284 euros, and that was the most expensive service that I had for this car. So now let's get to the numbers. How much did it cost? It really cost 1,108 euros after 7 years of ownership and after 193,000 kilometers. 1,108 euros. Part number 2, reliability. To be honest, I had some issues with the car, but honestly nothing too dramatic. Let's see what happened from the beginning until now. Problem number 1 appeared at 58,000 kilometers. It wasn't actually a problem, it was a Hyundai recall because they had to change the traction battery, which is the main battery of the car. So at 58,000 kilometers, I got a brand new battery. Thank you, Hyundai. So the battery that I do have now on my car has already covered 140,000 kilometers, almost. Problem number 2 appeared at 74,000 kilometers, and it was the only unexpected visit to the garage. I had a warning light, the EV system warning light, something. I took it to the main dealer and they said that they had to replace a water pump. That's what they did, and they changed it under warranty, and that was it. Problem number 3 was not actually a problem, it was an update that they had to perform, a BMS battery management system update that they had to perform at 105,000 kilometers. Problem number 4 was at 120,000 kilometers when I started hearing some noise from the traction motor. I took the car to the dealer and they decided that they had to replace the traction motor, the main motor of the car. So I got a new motor at 120,000 kilometers. And to be honest, this is a well-known issue with all Hyundais and Kias of that era. Problem number 5 was actually a cosmetic one because I had to have the rear spoiler of the car repainted. I took the car to the dealer, they said no problem, we'll fix this. They got the car for 2 days, they resprayed it and I got it back under warranty of course, and I had to pay absolutely nothing. And all of this because of the lovely sun that we do have in Cyprus. Problem number 6 was not actually a car's fault because one day I was charging the car and somebody just bumped into my rear bumper, scratching it and causing the blind spot monitoring system to fail. I calibrated the system 2 times, but the problem reoccurred after 1 or 2 days. So what I had to do was to remove the rear bumper, check for the connections. Actually, one of the connections was not doing a good contact, so I just push it back together. I put back the rear bumper, recalibrated the whole system, and that was it. Problem was gone. Let's move on to charging cost. as you can understand, it's really difficult to estimate exactly how much the cost was for the past 7 years. So for the purpose of this calculation, I estimated an average consumption of 14 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers and multiplied it by the average cost of the kilowatt hour for all those years. So in 2019, when I bought the car, the cost for the kilowatt was around 17 cents. Now in 2026, 7 years later, this cost is around 29 cents. Therefore, I used an average of 22 cents per kilowatt. Charging this car for the past 7 years and 193,000 kilometers cost me, drum rolls, 5,900 euros. Now, keep in mind that this is just an estimation because it cost me nowhere near this much. And let me explain why. Because at around 77,000 kilometers, I just started using the free charging stations that Nicosia municipality was providing to us. So from 77,000 kilometers until 191,000 kilometers, I spent around approximately 300 euros for charging. Therefore, my charging cost was a lot less than 5,900 euros. So in reality, I only spent 2,500 euros for charging this car for the past 193,000 kilometers. If you watched the video until the end, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And don't forget, drive electric.